Hey you, I have a question for you. Have you ever been rocking out to your favorite band and thought to yourself, what kind of microphone is the singer using live? Well, this video is probably the video for you because he was most likely using the SM58.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
whoa, I love that mic.
SM58.
That's my favorite one.
With the Shure SM58 being low feedback on stage, having a built-in pop filter, having a tank-like build, a warm, clear sound, and it being a nice, cheap price, it's become the go-to microphone and shows no signs of stopping. And I bet you're wondering when I said that. That actually sounds really interesting. I would really like to know more about that topic. Shut your mouth. Because if we need to start the Shure SM58, we need to truly start at the beginning. The Shure SM58 was developed based on the Uodyne 3 model made by Ernie Seeler in 1950. They just changed it by adding a pop filter and making it more vocally compatible. So you think that the most popular vocal microphone ever would have skyrocketed in sales when it came out, but you'd be really wrong. Actually, when it first was released in 1966, it had a whopping 145 units sold worldwide. But then one fabulous Shure engineer took it to Las Vegas and live venues, and people started to really see how amazing this microphone was, with its low price and amazing vocal compatibility. Now that we're done with all the boring history stuff, we can get into the cool stuff. Oh, can we look at the polar patterns? I really love polar patterns. It'd be so cool if we looked at those. No, we're not there yet. We'll get there soon, but for now, it's a dynamic microphone, so we have to look at how it works. Fortunately for you, the dynamic microphone is pretty simple, so I won't have to take that long explaining it. A dynamic microphone works from sounds being inducted into the diaphragm, which moves this coil. This causes the current to flow as lines of flux from the magnet are cut. This simple system allows sound waves to change into electrical energy, which is the opposite of what speakers do, although they're kind of similar once you really look at them. Both a speaker and a dynamic microphone have a diaphragm with a voice coil attached in the apex. Both have a magnet system with a coil in its gap. This means that they are literally the exact same thing, except dynamic microphones take sound waves and change them to electrical input, and speakers change electrical input and form them into sound waves. Alright, now that we're done listening to that guy talk, we can finally move on to the next segment. Is it finally time? Is it finally time for the polar patterns? Please, I need them. No, oh my god, be patient. Anyway, now that we're done with that, we can talk about who uses them and where they are found on TV. Because I keep on talking about how it's so popular, but it doesn't matter if some famous person isn't using them. So let's talk about Oh, I don't think that many people use them. Only Roger Dartley, Paul McCartney, Henry Rollins, Patti Smith, Alice Cooper, Buddy Guy, Cheap Trick G, Love Martina McBride, Megadeth, and my grandma. So, I don't think it's that many. Just kidding, that was sarcasm. This mic is everywhere on TV, and you've definitely seen it way more times than you thought you have. Wow, that was really cool and informative. I enjoyed that a lot. Why are you crying? What? It's nothing. I mean, clearly it's something. You're freaking crying, so why? It's just... I never got to see the polar patterns. That's all I wanted. Alright, fine. You get to see the freaking polar patterns since I have nothing else to talk about. Wait. What's that in the distance? Hello, it is me, the all-great, all-powerful, all-time, all-fantastic Shure SM Beta 58A. What do you want? I want you to compare me to my younger brother, the Shure SM58, and show why I'm better in frequency response and polar pattern. Oh yeah, I could totally do that. Maybe that guy will stop complaining so much if I do. Why do you hate me? Shush, I'm trying to listen. The SM58 microphone goes from 50 Hz to 15 kHz, which means it's tailored for high vocals. It also has 40 to 100 Hz for bass attenuation. This is meant to combat the proximity effect that exaggerates bass frequencies. The Beta, on the other hand, goes a step up from the 58, offering 15 to 16 Hz and 500 Hz of attenuation. You can also see the Beta's more rounded out frequency response, offering more warm tones for the vocals. Believe it or not, the polar patterns also differ between these two microphones as well. The SM58 has a cardioid polar pattern, which means it best takes sound directly on axis, and once it reaches 180 degrees off axis, it completely rejects the sound around it. The Beta, on the other hand, has a supercardioid polar pattern, which means it less accurately takes in sound from the sides, but can take in sound from the back from a short distance away. Well, that's all I have to say about the SM58, but I have some audio students in freshman audio that would love to say some things about the SM58 as well.
What's your opinion on the SM58?
Epic!
So what's your opinion on the SM58?
It's really great. It's super affordable and good for vocals. Am I done now?
Hello, Nick. So what's your opinion on the SM58 microphone?